Hey YouTubers, thanks for tuning back into another episode. Today we're going to conclude part 2 of the Epoxy Block Fill. So let's go ahead and roll the intro and get this party started. So guys, in the previous episode, I want to encourage you guys to go back and watch it if you're seeing this for the first time. We went ahead and used Chris Boyette's Epoxy Block Filler. We followed the instructions that come in the kit, and we've been letting the epoxy cure. So where I live, it's wintertime, and it's colder than the recommended curing temperature. So we've been letting it sit for approximately a couple days. It's been 3 days to be exact. And I'm going to go ahead and conclude the rest of the how-to. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and flip the camera around and let's get this party started. So boys and girls, we have cured epoxy. Based off this, it is, 3 days, maybe a little bit more since I've done this. But I had a lot going on, so it's perfect time. The little black marks that you can see here are where I have gone ahead and denoted where the coolant jackets are in the head gasket. So that's what we're going to be drilling today. So let's go over here to the drill and I'll show you what we're going to be using for hole size and how we're going to do it. So guys, over here we have a multi-angle drill bit guide. This is something that you guys can buy offline. If you want to pick up the one that I've got here, I believe it came off Amazon. But this is just going to allow us to be able to re-level the block and then in return make sure that we have 100% perpendicular, correct angle holes going through it. They're plumb, they're straight, however you want to say it. So we're going to use this and we're going to put this right here on top of the block. So let's go ahead and get to it. The other thing I want to mention, guys, is Chris says to use a 3/32 drill bit. You could even use an 1/8 inch, which is smaller. But you want pretty small holes. Boys and girls, we have all of our holes drilled into our epoxy. And the way that this is set up, we pre-marked, as I mentioned, with our head gasket. So we drilled fine little holes all the way through. And we've still got our salt. So the next step here is going to be emptying our salt and then rinsing our block thoroughly and washing it. We're going to do some soap and water off camera, just so that way we can get everything situated and cleaned out. There's quite a bit still kind of hanging around in here, and we're just going to have to kind of play with it. But overall, guys, this is going to conclude step 2. I recommend one of these little tools over here. It makes life a lot easier, and it keeps your holes straight. And as you're drilling this, it keeps them very uniformed. So it's real easy to kind of go along and, you know, make a good job out of it. So guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're interested in, you know, additional content like this, or even like something like this Integra, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. See y'all.